Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Monday, 7th March, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, two of cricket's greatest legends pass on. And in our feature for this evening, VOJN hosts cross-country races. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm back, and we start with athletics. The now annual relay race flew Charlestown, hosted by the Health Promotions Unit in commemoration of World Obesity Day, was held on Thursday, 3rd March. There were 8 registered teams. The athletes commenced in the vicinity of Best Buy Supermarket in Charlestown, passed off at the police station, and actually completed 5 legs in total before concluding alongside the Sir Simeon Daniel bust. The Royal St. Christopher Nevis Police Force Nevis Division emerged the champions, closely followed in second place by the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force. In third place was the Nevlec team. World Obesity Day is observed globally on March 4th with the view of promoting practical solutions to end the global obesity crisis. Now to some sad news in cricket. Cricket Australia, and indeed the entire cricketing world, were shocked with the news of the passing of 2 greats of the game of cricket on the same day, Friday, 4th March. First came the news of the passing of one of the world's finest wicketkeeper batsmen ever, Rodney Marsh. He was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack and was said to be in critical condition. He was 74. Then came the even more shocking news on that same day of the passing of the 52-year-old legendary leg spinner Shane Warne, who died of an apparent heart attack while vacationing in Thailand. Here are some of the comments that poured in as tributes over the last few days. I thought nothing could ever happen to him. He lived more in his life than most people would live in 20. Glenn McGrath. He has had a turbulent life, but a very full life. You just felt I certainly did. He would go on forever. Mark Taylor. Shocked, stunned, and miserable. There was never a dull moment with you around. Sachin Tendulkar. I am shocked to the core. This can't be true. Viv Richards. We have lost one of the greatest sportsmen of all time. Brian Lara. Closer to home, the 4-day warm-up match for the touring England team versus the West Indies President's 11 petered out to a draw on Friday, 4th March. The President's 11 team, needing 367 for an unlikely victory, were tottering on 123 for 7 when the match was called off. The batting hero of the second innings was Casey Carty, who batted his way to 49 before he again gave his hand away. He scored 57 in the first innings. Raymond Reefer, who scored a century in the first innings, was not out on 10 when the stumps were drawn. Summarized scores: England 11, 466 for 6, Bairstow 106 not out, Lawrence 83, Lees 65, Crawley 62, Root 54, and 164 for 4 declared, Lawrence 48, Folkes 43 not out. Joined the match with CWI President's 11, 264, Reefer 106, Casey Carty 57, Leach 4 for 62, and 123 for 7, Casey Carty 49, Jeremy Solozano 32. Meanwhile, in women's cricket, gimme the ball. Windies women's captain Stephanie Taylor admitted that when that request was made of her by DeAndre Dutton, she initially hesitated, but then gave her the ball with the warning that you will have to explain to the coach what happened. It was the first match for the Windies women in the ongoing Women's World Cup, and they were playing against the powerful New Zealand home team. The Windies had gotten to a very good total of 259 on the back of a superb century by Hayley Matthews. However, with 1 over remaining and just 6 runs required for victory, New Zealand seemed to have the game wrapped up with 3 wickets still in the hut. Taylor intended to give Shakira Selman the crucial over. After all, Dutton had not bowled a ball in international cricket for over a year and had not even bowled in the nets recently. Dutton's first ball went for a single, the second a wicket, the third for a single, the fourth a wicket, and the fifth ball, the final batter was run out. Summarized scores: West Indies 259 for 9, Matthews 119, Nation 36, Taylor 30. Tahuhu 3 for 57, Jess Kerr 2 for 43. Beat New Zealand 256, Divine 108, Martin 44, Satterwhite, she got 31. Dutton 2 wickets for 2 runs, Matthews 2 for 41, and Mohammed 2 for 60. West Indies winning by 3 runs. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening. Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. The VOJN Primary School hosted its cross-country runs on Friday, 4th March. The junior boys and girls raced from the school and flew the nearby project housing area and back to the school, while the senior girls and boys went through the project housing area but went all the way to the main road and then back to the school. All of the races were very competitive and created much excitement for the parents, siblings, and other supporters on hand. The top results were for the junior girls. In first place, Sharonique Foster. Second place, it was Tijana Patterson. And in third place, it was Lindsay Brown. Fourth place was Shataja Noels. And fifth was Shameen Jones. For the junior boys, in first place, it was Shelone Brooks of Greenhouse. Bentley Stewart was second, also of Greenhouse. Third was Elvon Herbert of Blue House. Xander Nisbet was fourth of Greenhouse. And Vernel Leakatali was fifth, and he also is of Blue House. For the senior girls, in first position, it was Kiara Hanley, and she's of Gold House. Zian France was second of Gold. Paige Lord, third of Green. Zariana Claxton, fourth of Blue. Beria Stewart, fifth of Green. And for the much anticipated senior boys race, in first position, it was Zaniel France of Blue House. Second was Dijon Philip of Gold House. Third was Andres Pear of Greenhouse. And fourth was Jarian Maynard of Blue House, with Trevon Pemberton, fifth of Greenhouse. The final heat scores then saw Greenhouse out front with 359 points, Blue House with 335, and Gold with 334. We go now to the VOJN Primary School and we pick up the action. Just making sure that everything is okay. And they're going to try again for that start. Look at this fast start, folks. It's going to be a quick one. They're out of the blocks. Already taking a bit of a lead, and there are some others, one of them crying already, gone to daddy. The others have gone, left her. No, we're gonna mark this one, because if she comes close up front, that shoe has gone off again. That shoe is a problem. My goodness, that shoe don't belong to her. She has gone without the shoe. Somebody told her to run without the shoe. So that shoe is creating a problem, and we're gonna take the finish, and they come to show yet which one of the athletes is it, the one who led out from the outset. We'll have to wait and see. But the excitement mounts. Children looking on anxiously, and that there's a leader who has started to walk, getting some encouragement. Excitement here. Here's a push to the finish. It's all goal. And the children are really excited. We have more to come. Here she comes. Blue House athlete. And then this little one, she has done very well. I'm still looking for the one who doesn't have one shoe on, because she would have done very well. I believe it's this one coming up here. Remember, she lost her shoe, and everyone would have gone left her, and she took off. Well, she went along without that shoe, and she has done really well. So she has done really well. Must be complimented. Here's another. And another. And more. The junior boys, and they'll be getting out of the blocks shortly. Fast out of the blocks. Here they come. As expected, very rapid push out. We have one little one already at the top here, looking very quick. Push out that way. Ready. Holding his own at the top so far. Other leaders in the back. They're heading through the project housing area. There's a third placer now making a move. He's moving very quickly to take that spot. But how long will he hold out? Right away you could see that he's already burnt out. He's already, and he has been passed again. The guy who was leading all the time, he wants that spot. Now it's uphill from here, and it's going to take a lot out of them. We are not seeing the parent anymore, but another parent is in the mix. And she's barefooted and all. And she's really looking strong coming up the hill. Here's a race on. Everybody's an athlete. Parents, teachers. It's all about run, run, run. We have a race on here. The other guy is giving up. Oh my goodness, he's burnt out. So the greenhouse athlete being flagged on here. Don't give up. Run, guy, run. And the parents right into this. It's a tough act. Almost there. He's gonna take the goal. But somebody's coming for him. Somebody's coming for him. Look at this creep up. Watch this creep up. Watch this creep up. Watch this creep up. My goodness, what a race. What a race. Well. That was close. Somebody almost got a heart attack. Vanessa must be a top athlete. Well. What a race. That was as exciting as you can get. It was a creep up to the end, but the push was a little too late. Well. And they really created some excitement in that one. Here's a little one who led out earlier, completing the race. The others are coming through. But what a race we have had. Here's a little man being encouraged. He has done well. He has done very well. Obviously tired, but he has done well. Bit of a creep up here as well. Another bit of a creep up. Look at this rush to the finish. He hasn't reached the line yet. He hasn't reached the line yet. The other guy is coming. He just eases over. There's another bit of a creep up. And we have Gloves athlete running with one shoe. This one shoe thing becoming customary now. Well, they're off and running. It's the senior girls. And senior girls on their way. We have a good start here. They have to go a longer distance, but it's a good, nice start, good pace. Making the turn just about now. Goalhouse athlete leading the way. And blue and gold within striking distance. So Goalhouse looking back. Even though she's coming down, it looks as if she's tiring. So you can see that she's getting a bit tired. Another Goalhouse athlete, taller one. She has taken the lead for the moment. The other Goalhouse athlete, she's still staying close. So she's running a pretty good race, even though she's shaking her head as if she's tiring badly. But in these areas, it's critical to have the support as well. But there's no support in this area right now, but that second placer is closing in again on the first placer. And so still a tight race, dropping back somewhat now. Dropping back. And the taller of the two. I think it will come down to who pulls this final hill as we go past the Nevis Pottery area. Who pulls that final hill the best? These two athletes staying close. That smaller athlete, she's very determined. She's not allowing those long legs to get too far ahead of her. She has to run about twice the speed in terms of trying to catch up, but she's doing just that. So now we have the encouragers. We have the encouragers in the mix now. They're right here, giving their support. And two Goalhouse athletes getting full support, but the taller one now seems to be stretching her leg. The younger one, or the shorter one, just put her hand on her hip for a moment there, almost like a give up kind of attitude. But she's getting some encouragement. Oh, she starts to walk. Really. You could see that she was struggling. And then she starts to run again with the encouragement. The taller of the two, she's maintaining that one pace. The shorter of the two, she has stopped. Now, the taller of the two seems to be struggling, but she's determined. She doesn't want to stop. The shorter of the two has started to run again, but obviously struggling. Being encouraged, but she doesn't have much left in the tank. Not for now. She's trying to catch her wind, trying to catch her breath, maybe hoping that the leader of the pack would stop at some point. But the leader doesn't seem as if I guess she knows that she can't stop. No, she's trying to do some catching up. She's gonna give some energy into this, put some energy into this, and then maybe walk again. She's trying to cut down that lead, and she has started to walk again. And what the leader of the pack is doing, she just isn't walking. She has decided that I'm gonna maintain. Oh, she's cranking out. She's cranking out. She's cranking out. She started to walk now. She would have done very well. The second placer now would have seen that she has stopped and would be saying, this is my chance to catch up. But the leader says, no way. I'm going to start running again. I might be tired. I might be burnt out. But I'm going to start running again. Seeing that she has started to run again. The second placer stops now because she too is burnt out. Getting some encouragement now. Somebody has seen her. I don't think they're going to stop this young lady anymore because some people have seen her in the lead and they have, oh, she has stopped. She has stopped. She has stopped. Does she have anything left? She's getting all the encouragement. They wish they could go there and pull her with tobacco. But she's trying to catch up. Look at the catch up. Look at the creep 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 up. But she doesn't have enough because the leader started to run again. They're shouting, they're giving the encouragement, but the leader of the pack, she has decided this is the final burst and she's gonna take it home. I think that's mommy running behind her there. Yeah, that's mommy. So she's not going to stop now. No more stopping. She sees the school and she sees the finish line. And there's no way, even if she starts to walk now, that they're gonna catch her. A magnificent run. Really took something out of her. But she has done exceptionally well. Tremendous finish. She goes down at the finish line. She really gave it her all. Rushing through to try to make sure that she's okay. Very good run as well, but she just didn't have enough in the tank to close the gap when it really mattered. She really gave her a push, gave the leader quite a push, and very good run, very good run. She might be going down as well. She will be very tired. So there's a bit of a cluster now of athletes coming in. The other two were really outstanding and left them quite a distance behind. Faith, I think it is, taking the third place. Very good run. You can see that she's extremely tired as well. And Blowhouse athlete here with a bit of a stagger. Obviously tired. There's a greenhouse athlete running distance to close that gap, but none of them seem to have the energy. Blowhouse athlete, a bit of a trudge now to the finish line, so too the greenhouse athlete. Finish really strongly at the end. Crosses the line just about now. Trying a bit of a creep up. Greenhouse says, no, I want this position, this one is mine. And then we have the Blowhouse athlete. Another Blowhouse athlete looking pretty strong coming through. She got the message, she decided, I'm going to cross the line now. And then she goes down. And then we have the other Blowhouse athlete. She don't go down, she looks strong, she looks strong. But have the senior boys, and let's see if this will be as exciting a race as the previous one. But these are the senior boys. The big boys, they're not overexerting themselves by any stretch of the imagination. They're actually just cruising to the moment. Up. And 2 goals and the blue. So 2 goals and the blue for the moment. And the blue dropping back. The 2 goals have a definite lead for the moment. And looking confident. There's a goal house athlete who was pulled away. He wants this more than the others apparently. So he has pulled away. And he's running as a real strongman would. But the tall guy, Blue House also, still seems cool. I want to believe that if there's a push to the finish as the strong Gold House athlete starts running again. So he's not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. The Blue House athlete at the top stops. The tall Blue House athlete hasn't stopped us yet. House athlete at the top starts to run again, and so a little bit of a cat and mouse game here. There's a Gold House athlete. He's short as well, but he has maintained a position close to the top for quite some time now. Can't keep him out of the picture either. Now we are hearing the shouts back of us as to see who is leading. Blue and gold, running side by side. There's a song, Side by Side We Stand, but they're actually running. Spectators anxiously looking around those 2 athletes. They're really giving it their all. It's blue and gold. Blue and gold. And the tall Blue House athlete is back in the mix because he has an encourager. And somebody's telling him that your legs are long and you could get there. So, still, tight action coming up the hill. Though the Blue House athlete is closing the gap once more. Getting the encouragement. He's very determined too. Now the Gold House athlete is slowing up badly, and the Blue House athlete has taken the lead once more. But he has stopped again. Well, he wanted to stop. He thought that the Gold House athlete was going to stop. He wanted him to stop so that he could get a breather. And he realized that he wasn't stopping, and he said, boy, I'm not going to stop again. And so he's still holding on. Teacher Webb tiring. Teacher Webb has burnt out. So, more encouragement. We are hearing the shouts at the far end behind us. These 2 athletes still head to head. Head to head. The Gold House athlete digging deep. Gold House digging deep. And you can hear the encouragers are screaming their support. Screaming their support. But here, the excitement. Everybody is an athlete on this day. But here the shouts back of us. We have a race on here, folks. We have a race on. It's going to be a ding-dong battle for the finish. Look at the excitement. Look at the encouragement. They tell one another, I want this more than you.
And my goodness, that blue house athlete, he has pulled out. But the goal house athlete hasn't given up as yet because he knows that this blue house athlete would burn out at some point. So he's maintaining, pushes the cause. He really has to push. He really has to push. Look at the excitement. They're pushing, they're running. I think his mom is screaming as support. Push, he says. He can't afford to stop now because he knows there's an extra plate of food home waiting for him. If he could just complete this race. Well. Finish line is in sight. Round of applause goes up. He has done it. What a race. And the goal house athlete comes through in second place. What a race.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.